107.5, The Game Podcasting, is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
The delay on Saturday, not an excuse. Not to be fair, not to say that the team has used that in any way. They have not. They have not. In listening to Shane Saturday postgame, teleconference yesterday, not one word on the delay being an excuse or a reason for the offense sputtering out of the gate the way they did. Some fans have questioned whether that happened. And look, Clemson had a delay. They didn't play well. Georgia had a delay. They didn't play well. How much of this is cat and mouse, considering the games that all these schools have this week? You know, I mean, you step up big time. Clemson, Georgia Tech, all of a sudden, that's a good game. I mean, obviously, Georgia's going to Knoxville. That's the game of the week, in my opinion.
That is a game.
I thought Florida LSU could be. We'll talk about that later.
Yep.
And now Carolina takes on a Vanderbilt team that, if you guys didn't watch any of it, Vandy in the second half went to Lane Stadium, Blacksburg, Virginia, and said, y'all stink. And they just rolled
they
all
laid the smackdown, 34-0 in the second half.
So, you know, again, Carolina not the only team to look bad after a weather delay. But that's not the reason or the excuse. But is that, you know, just where things are at times when you play games like this? Are you playing a lot of cards close to the vest? You know, who knows? Who knows? 2
games you shouldn't panic. You're 2-0. Matter of fact.
I was going to say, and thank you, because I was going to say, for all the flaws, you are 2-0, and we had one of the callers, forgive me, one of them, you know, defense hadn't allowed. I mean, it finally did allow, but the first team, you know, if you will, the regular rotation of the defense is not allowed.
I mean, the defense has played really well. The special teams have been ridiculous. It's just the offense has had some problems. I think one of the things, too, Jay, as we came into this year, where were the question marks? Special teams and defense.
Yeah.
Where did we not have a question mark, sir?
Right, offense.
Where we have the big question mark?
I mean, and I know some will say, I always thought it was offensive line, because we ran a couple of polls. Remember, we ran one before camp, and we ran one like the Thursday before the opener.
Well, my thing, remember, I picked offensive line.
Yeah,
out of my
I picked
concerns.
linebacker.
I just think that with me watching this offensive line, I thought Josiah Thompson would be better, and there's talk he's nicked up a little bit, to be fair.
Yes.
I thought Boaz Stanley would hold his own a little bit better in the run game than he has. Baugh and Case and Henry have surprised me how well they played.
And we can't say for Boaz on both sides, we can't say he's acclimating to the SEC.
No,
he's a terrific Sun Belt guy, and I think he's going to be fine. But we can't say, you know, here comes the SEC now,
right? So
again, you know, you know where you gotta find some improvement.
Absolutely,
but he's seen some good football.
The biggest problem has been the left side of the offensive line, especially left guard. You know, Sherrod, I mean, a freshman, was solid in his pass protection, struggled in run blocking. Nick Sharp, I thought he was okay. He only played 15 steps. Obviously, he's been hurt.
Yes.
But if he's healthy, do you plug in a guy who played well at Wake Forest last year?
Yes.
I think so at this point.
I don't care where you played. Are you playing better than the other guy?
I look at Sharp. Sharp's got a resume. He's a veteran. I mean, Sherrod might have a higher ceiling down the road, but what's it about right now?
Yeah. No, I mean,
so we'll see. Maybe Sharp can solidify the left side, and if Thompson can get a little healthy, the right side with Ball and Kate and Henry have been, like I said, better than I thought they would both be.
Right.
So again, the offensive line, yeah, there's stuff there, and I know the frustration too with the fans. Like, you know what? This has happened every bleeping year of Shane's tenure. There's been an offensive line problems. Those first couple of years, remember, it was Marcus. You know, this thing was like, you know, you had to go to a Mensa meeting to understand the blocking schemes, right? You know, and then last year, better than it had been, but still had some issues. This year, here we go again. I think that's what everybody's at, Jay, right? Ready? Here we go again.
Yeah, Carolina is a 5.5-point favorite on Saturday night. It's a 7:45 kick, if you missed that, by the way. And it is the lowest spread against Vanderbilt in the last 6 years. Whatever that's worth to you.
Yeah.
Probably not much.
Yeah, I mean, last year it was like a little bit under touchdown favorite going into Nashville, and you smacked them all over the place.
You did, yeah. So, yeah, 6-point favorite last season, won by 21.